Welcome to Author Skill Set Wednesday with a quote from Jack London it appeals to my twisted sense of humor. You can't wait for inspiration. You must go after it with a club. I love that because if you sit around waiting for inspiration, you and your book are going to be stranded on some day island for a very, very long time. And nobody wants that. Hi there, my name is Christopher Diamani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion to empower aspiring Christian nonfiction writers to share their trauma to triumph journey using a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success. Why? So they can make the impact they know they were born to make. That's why we do this. It's why we do this. So let me try saying a single word, shall I? Pursue inspiration with the belief that you will find it every time you sit down to write. What does that mean? Well, it's really very simple. Sit down, start. London's notion of seizing inspiration with a club evokes that predator's mentality, that active, determined, and relentless pursuit after their prey. And in London's parlance, inspiration is his prey. He's going after it. You must take that same active, determined, relentless approach to writing. If you want to write your book. If you don't, then it doesn't matter. But if you do, this is what you must have. This is the attitude you must take. Pursue your writing with that active, determined, and relentless approach. Because that's when inspiration shows up. When you sit down and do the thing that you know you need to do every single day. And this is the best part, whether you feel like it or not. So sit down every day and hone your craft just a little more. Gather that creative fuel that's going to power you down publication highway just a little more. Proverbs 12:24 says, "The hand of the diligent will rule, but the lazy man will be put to forced labor." If you don't write your book, you're never going to make the impact you know you were born for. And you're here because you're trying to figure out, well, how can I actually get this done? If you knew how to get it done, you wouldn't be here, you'd be writing your book, right? Writing a book entails effort. There are ways to make it simple and easy, but you still have to do the thing. You still have to turn on your computer, turn on your voice recorder, grab your pen and paper, open up a Word document, whatever, open up a new recording file, turn to a new page, a blank page, and start writing. Those are the simple things you must do every single day, but those are the simple things that make your book inevitable too. And I love anything that will make my book inevitable. I would hope you do too. Specific effort applied to a specific goal so you can achieve a specific outcome. Let me say that again so it hits home. I hope it hits home. Specific effort applied to a specific goal so you can achieve a specific outcome. Let me say that a completely different way. Make a decision. A different decision you made in the past because that hasn't worked. Make a different decision. Something you haven't tried yet. And then take some specific, measurable action as a result of that new decision. And do that whether you feel like it or not. And see what happens. If something good happens, great, do it again. If it doesn't work, try something different. Make another different decision. Try something new. And keep repeating until you find that set of things, that set of tools that help you get down publication highway faster, easier, simpler than you think is possible perhaps today. Make a decision. Follow it with action. Human beings are creatures of habit. We want to take the safe, simple, comfortable route as much as possible. But the problem with that comfort zone, with staying in that comfortable place, is you can't grow there, you can't learn there, you can't find excitement there because it doesn't exist there. Sure, you've got your favorite television show on running 24/7. That's awesome. You've got your favorite beverage of choice. That's always there, and it's either hot or cold or whatever your favorite temperature of it is. And if you're me, then you have a great big bag of sour cream and onion potato chips and a great big bowl of sour cream to go with it. And nothing ever happens there except perhaps I get a little more sluggish, a little lazier, and a little fatter. And my book never gets written. That's it. So how many times have you swore to yourself that you will write every day? That you'll sit down and do something every day, and then 3 days in, yeah, you have this amazing epiphany one day, and you held it for a second day, and maybe even for a third, and yet on that fourth day, you woke up and said to yourself something along the lines of, well, I don't feel like it today. I don't feel inspired today. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make up the writing tomorrow. That's such a lie. And it's a horrible lie because we make the mistake of believing it. If the words were just muttered up in our brain, the infernal editor spouting his nonsense, if it was just that and I ignored it, wouldn't matter. But I believe that nonsense. And so I don't write tomorrow. You don't write tomorrow. And guess what? Suddenly a day turns into 2 days, into a week. And you're left looking back weeks, months, sometimes years later wondering, why is my book still stranded on Someday Island? I don't get it. There's a simple path forward. It guarantees your success. Just sit down and write every day. If you do that, your book is inevitable. It really is. Because here's the thing. If you're not willing to do that one small, tiny, manageable piece of work today, you're certainly not going to be willing to do twice that much tomorrow or 5 times as much on Saturday. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Your daily writing habit is the simplest, easiest, fastest way to get your first draft done and to get your final draft done so you can publish your book and make the impact you want to make. Your daily writing habit is the thing that gets you there. And I'm not saying you're going to feel like sitting down to write every day. No, of course not. But you do it anyway. And why do you do it anyway? Because you have this vision in your mind, holding this book that you wrote, holding this physical, printed, published book in your hand. And you feel that, oh my goodness, that tingle up your spine that is like, wow, it's finally here. That's why you do it. And when you approach writing with that attitude that I will do this every single day no matter what, guess what? You're going to be blessed with more inspiration than you know what to do with. And I say that from experience of writing and publishing 50 books and helping other writers do the same thing using a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success, which is a thing that, should you decide to join me, I will be teaching you on October 19th. It's going to be fun. ChristianWriterUnstuck.com. Check it out. Go to God in prayer. Ask if this is the thing for you. And then ask, because that's a yes or a no. God, is this the right thing for me? Yes or no? And then you need to ask a second question. God, is this right for me right now? And you need to get to a clear yes or a clear no about that as well. Because it may be the right thing, but maybe now is not the right time for whatever reason. Maybe you're helping your wife through breast cancer treatment, like I did a few years back. Yeah, taking on something new was really not the thing to do at that time. It was still the right thing to do, but not at that time. So I would love for you to get clarity on both of those questions. Is this the right thing for me? And is this the right thing for me right now? Get a clear answer on one of those two. And if you want to talk about it, below this video, around this video, there's lots of ways to contact me. Do that. I would love to have a chat with you and help you get to that clear yes, clear no. But whether you decide Christian Writer Unstuck is right for you or not, I would love to see you here tomorrow at 3 o'clock, because we're going to do this again. I'm going to share some more tidbits of information and fun about how you can have a writing journey that is fulfilling and happy and joyous and filled with gratitude, love, joy, compassion, courage. So important. And that's what I attempt to share every single day at 3 o'clock. So join me then, and if it's right for you, join me in October. It'll be a great ride and you will learn so much. And at the end of that 3-day journey, you will come out with a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success so that you can write your book. And you'll know exactly how many days it will take to write that first draft. You will have a complete detailed outline, so you will always have the answer to the question of, well, what do I write next? You never have to wonder about any of that stuff. And you will know how to fit writing into your life no matter what's going on in your life today. You get clear answers to all that and so much more. So much more. So if that's right for you, then go to Christian Writer, throw that up, ChristianWriterUnstuck.com, check it out. And whether that's a yes or a no, I can't wait to see you here again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.